Every single decision you make today is quietly shaping the life you will live tomorrow. Your destiny is not created by luck, it is created by the choices you repeat every day. One brave decision can break years of fear, doubt, and limitation in a single moment. When you change your decisions, you change your direction, your habits, and your future. Decide now to rise, because the life you want begins the moment you choose it. Every life you admire was built on a series of difficult decisions made without guarantees. People don't change when life becomes easy, they change when decisions become non-negotiable. A decision is not a wish, it is a commitment backed by action and sacrifice. Most people stay stuck not because they lack ability but because they delay decisions. Your future is waiting for you to decide who you are willing to become. Small decisions repeated daily create massive changes over time. Fear disappears the moment clarity appears through decision. You cannot drift into a great life, you must decide to build it. Comfort is the enemy of decision-making growth. The moment you decide, your energy shifts. Your mind aligns with your goal once the decision is final. Doubt survives only in undecided spaces. Strong decisions silence weak excuses. Your life responds to what you decide, not what you desire. Today's decision is tomorrow's reality in disguise. Indecision is the silent killer of potential and purpose. Every time you delay a decision, you are choosing stagnation by default. Successful people decide fast and adjust along the way. Failure often comes from waiting for perfect conditions that never arrive. Life rewards action more than perfection. When you decide, you send a signal to the universe that you are ready. Clarity follows courage, not the other way around. You don't need confidence to decide, confidence comes after. Most fears disappear once you move forward. Your comfort zone shrinks your future without your permission. Decisions stretch your identity into something stronger. Growth demands uncomfortable choices. No breakthrough happens without a bold decision. Your standards rise when your decisions become firm. Decide once and let discipline do the rest. Every powerful transformation begins with a single internal decision. External change is impossible without internal commitment. Your habits are simply past decisions on repeat. Change the decision and the habit will eventually follow. You cannot expect new results from old decisions. Life doesn't punish you, it reflects you. Decisions reveal priorities more honestly than words. What you tolerate is what you decide to accept. Your self-respect grows when your decisions match your values. Discipline is easier when the decision is clear. You don't rise to motivation, you fall to the level of your decisions. Strong decisions eliminate unnecessary options. Freedom comes from deciding what no longer controls you. You train your mind every time you choose discipline over comfort. Decisions shape identity, and identity shapes destiny. The quality of your life is directly linked to the quality of your decisions. Weak decisions create strong problems. Strong decisions create temporary discomfort but permanent growth. Pain is unavoidable, but regret is optional. Decisions force you to confront who you truly are. Your future self is begging you to decide today. Waiting for motivation keeps you trapped in circles. Deciding creates momentum even when motivation fades. The hardest decisions usually lead to the greatest rewards. You must decide who you will listen to, fear or vision. Every excuse is a delayed decision wearing a disguise. Clarity comes when you choose responsibility over blame. Decisions build character when emotions try to break it. Life respects decisiveness. The moment you decide, you separate yourself from the crowd. Your life changes the day you decide that excuses are no longer acceptable. Blaming circumstances gives away your power. Decisions return that power back to you. You are always one decision away from a different life. Your past does not define you, your next decision does. Success is not luck, it is intentional choice. People who win decide before they feel ready. Waiting to feel ready is a decision to remain the same. Decisions create leaders, hesitation creates followers. Your comfort zone was never meant to be permanent. Growth begins where comfort ends. Decide to show up even when it's hard. Decide to act even when fear is loud. Your confidence grows through kept promises to yourself. Decide today and let your future thank you. Every morning you wake up with the power to decide how your day will shape your future. Your attitude is not an accident, it is a decision you repeat daily. Winners decide to focus on solutions, not problems. Your mind follows the direction of your decisions. Energy flows where decision goes. Life becomes clearer when excuses are removed from the table. Deciding to take responsibility changes everything. You don't need approval to decide your own worth. Strong decisions create inner peace. Indecision keeps your mind noisy and restless. Once you decide, your actions become purposeful. Your goals demand commitment, not convenience. Every decision is a vote for the person you are becoming. Choose discipline now or regret later. Decide with courage and fear will lose its grip. Your future does not care about your intentions, only your decisions. Dreams remain fantasies without decisive action. You cannot build a new life with an undecided mindset. Clarity comes after action, not before it. Every delay strengthens doubt. Every decision weakens fear. You grow stronger every time you choose progress over comfort. Life rewards those who decide under pressure. Decisions train your mind to trust itself. The moment you decide, excuses begin to fade. Strong decisions create momentum that carries you forward. You don't need perfect plans, you need firm decisions. Action clarifies confusion. Your direction matters more than your speed. Decide to move and the path will appear. Your standards are revealed through your decisions. What you accept today becomes your normal tomorrow. Raising your standards begins with one firm decision. You cannot demand excellence while deciding lazily. Discipline is a daily decision, not a personality trait. Your environment changes when your decisions change. People respond to the strength of your choices. Decisions define boundaries that protect your growth. Self-respect is built through consistent decisions. You teach others how to treat you through what you decide to tolerate. Strong boundaries come from clear decisions. You cannot please everyone and still respect yourself. Choosing yourself is not selfish, it is necessary. Your time deserves intentional decisions. Decide what matters and eliminate the rest. Transformation requires deciding to let go of who you were. Growth demands that you outgrow old identities. You cannot evolve while clinging to familiar pain. Decisions create separation from old habits. Letting go is a decision before it is an action. Your past survives only if you keep choosing it. The strongest people decide to move forward without closure. Freedom begins with deciding to release what no longer serves you. Change feels uncomfortable because it challenges identity. Your future self depends on today's courage. Decide to stop negotiating with your weaknesses. Discipline begins where excuses end. You don't need permission to become better. Decide to rise even when no one notices. Transformation starts when commitment becomes permanent. Success is the result of 1,000 invisible decisions. Consistency is built one decision at a time. You don't rise overnight, you decide daily. Every small choice compounds into massive results. Great lives are built quietly through discipline. Your daily decisions define your long-term reality. Motivation fades, decisions remain. Your habits listen to your decisions. You become reliable when your decisions are firm. Life becomes simpler when choices align with purpose. Decisions eliminate confusion. Focus grows when priorities are decided. You gain momentum by deciding once and acting daily. Your future rewards consistency, not intensity. Decide to commit even when results are slow. Your life moves in the direction of your most dominant decisions. When decisions are clear, hesitation disappears. Strong people decide even when emotions are unstable. You cannot wait for perfect feelings to take control of your life. Decisions made in clarity protect you during chaos. Your values become visible through difficult decisions. Every challenge tests the strength of your commitment. Weak moments reveal the power of strong decisions. Discipline carries you when motivation disappears. Your mind respects decisions that are non-negotiable. Decisions remove unnecessary internal battles. Freedom comes when you stop renegotiating with yourself. Your self-trust grows with every kept decision. Decide once, then focus on execution. Inner peace begins where indecision ends. Life changes when you decide to stop settling. Comfort convinces you to delay greatness. Decisions break cycles that motivation cannot. You don't rise by accident, you rise by choice. Strong decisions require emotional maturity. Growth begins with honest self-evaluation. You cannot lie to yourself and still grow. Decisions demand accountability. Every excuse is a decision to stay small. Choosing discipline feels painful now but rewarding later. Temporary discomfort builds permanent strength. Your future demands sacrifice from your present. Decide to act even when it feels inconvenient. Progress begins when comfort is no longer your priority. Your breakthrough is hidden inside a hard decision. Fear exists to test your decision-making power. Courage is deciding to move despite uncertainty. You don't eliminate fear, you outgrow it through decisions. Every brave decision expands your confidence. The unknown becomes less threatening after action. Decisions teach you what you're capable of handling. You grow when you stop asking what if, and start deciding. Fear survives in hesitation. Action starves fear of its power. Strong decisions replace anxiety with focus. You become dangerous when fear no longer controls your choices. Growth begins where certainty ends. Confidence is built after decision, not before it. Every step forward proves fear wrong. Decide boldly and fear will follow behind. You cannot transform your life without transforming your standards. Standards are enforced through decisions, not words. Every time you lower standards, you delay growth. Strong decisions protect your future. You teach yourself discipline through consistency. Life improves when your choices align with your values. Clarity comes when priorities are non-negotiable. Decisions simplify life by removing distractions. Focus strengthens when boundaries are clear. You cannot chase everything and still win. Deciding what not to do is as powerful as deciding what to do. Your energy improves when choices are intentional. You grow faster when distractions are eliminated. Strong standards demand strong decisions. Decide to protect your time like your future depends on it. Your identity is shaped by repeated decisions. Who you become is determined by what you choose daily. You cannot outgrow habits without changing decisions. Discipline builds identity faster than motivation. Your mind adapts to the level of your commitment. Every decision reinforces self-belief or self-doubt. Choose actions that align with your future self. Growth requires consistency over comfort. You evolve when decisions match ambition. Your character is revealed under pressure. Strong decisions create inner alignment. When actions match values, confidence grows. You become unstoppable when decisions are intentional. Decide to act like the person you want to become. Your life upgrades when your decisions do. Every decision you make is a message to your subconscious mind. Your subconscious follows instructions given through repeated choices. Strong decisions reprogram limiting beliefs. You cannot think your way into change without deciding first. Action strengthens belief faster than visualization alone. Your identity shifts when decisions are consistent. Confidence grows when actions match intentions. Decisions eliminate internal conflict. Mental clarity increases with decisive behavior. You stop doubting yourself when decisions are firm. Your mind trusts leaders, not negotiators. Discipline creates emotional stability. Strong decisions reduce anxiety. Peace comes from alignment between thought and action. Decide clearly and your mind will follow. Life tests your decisions when pressure increases. True commitment is revealed during difficult moments. Anyone can decide when it's easy. Growth happens when decisions are made under stress. Your strength is measured by consistency, not intensity. Hard days require stronger decisions. Pain becomes fuel when purpose is clear. Every challenge asks you to recommit. You don't break under pressure, you reveal yourself. Strong decisions turn obstacles into training. Resilience is built through repeated commitment. You become unshakable when your decisions are grounded. Temporary failure does not cancel permanent decisions. Stay loyal to your choice even when results are slow. Consistency under pressure builds greatness. Success demands decisions that others avoid. You cannot live an uncommon life with common choices. Standing alone is often a sign of correct decisions. Approval-seeking weakens decision-making power. Leaders decide without applause. Your vision must matter more than opinions. Strong decisions require internal validation. You must decide whose voice matters most. External noise fades when purpose is strong. Confidence grows when decisions come from clarity. You don't need permission to grow. Decisions guided by values never betray you. Trust yourself enough to choose differently. Bold decisions separate leaders from followers. Decide with vision, not fear. Your future is built quietly through daily decisions. Success rarely announces itself loudly. Consistency is invisible until results appear. Great outcomes are delayed rewards of discipline. Daily decisions shape long-term destiny. You don't need dramatic changes, just consistent ones. Small decisions create massive shifts over time. Discipline compounds silently. Your patience is tested before your breakthrough. Results follow commitment, not convenience. Every day is an opportunity to decide better. Progress is hidden in routine. Trust the process your decisions create. Stay consistent even when no one notices. Your future self is watching today's choices. There comes a moment when you must decide without certainty. Waiting for guarantees keeps you stuck. Faith is deciding before evidence appears. You grow when you move without full clarity. Life rewards courage more than caution. Every leap requires trust in yourself. You don't need the whole path, just the next step. Decisions unlock opportunities you cannot see yet. Movement creates clarity. The unknown becomes familiar through action. Your growth lies beyond certainty. Decide to trust your ability to adapt. Mistakes teach faster than hesitation. Progress belongs to those who decide early. Step forward and let growth catch up. Your life changes when your decisions become intentional instead of reactive. Reacting keeps you controlled by circumstances. Deciding puts you back in control. Intentional decisions create stability in chaos. You stop drifting when you choose direction. Your focus sharpens when your purpose is clear. Decisions give structure to ambition. You waste less energy when choices are aligned. Life simplifies when priorities are decided. Clarity replaces confusion through commitment. You become proactive instead of defensive. Decisions shape discipline. Discipline protects progress. Progress builds confidence. Decide to lead your life, not follow events. Every excuse is a decision disguised as logic. Excuses protect comfort, not growth. Strong decisions expose uncomfortable truths. You cannot grow while defending weakness. Honesty with yourself begins with decision. Self-respect grows when excuses disappear. You gain power when responsibility is accepted. Blame weakens decision-making muscles. Ownership strengthens character. Your problems shrink when accountability grows. Decide to stop negotiating with failure. Growth demands full responsibility. You are stronger than your excuses. Decisions build authority over your life. Choose responsibility and power follows. You must decide who you are before the world decides for you. Identity confusion creates weak decisions. Clarity of identity strengthens action. Your choices must match your self-image. Acting small teaches the world to treat you small. Decisions communicate self-worth. You become what you repeatedly choose. Your behavior reflects internal decisions. Confidence grows from self-alignment. You stop seeking validation when identity is clear. Strong identity produces strong boundaries. Boundaries protect growth. Growth demands clarity. Decide who you are becoming. Live according to that decision. Life rewards commitment more than talent. Talent without decision leads nowhere. Commitment turns average effort into excellence. You don't need to be exceptional to decide strongly. Consistency beats intensity every time. Daily commitment compounds results. Strong decisions create reliability. Reliability builds trust in yourself. Trust fuels confidence. Confidence sustains effort. Effort creates results. Results reinforce belief. Belief strengthens decisions. Decide to commit fully. Half decisions create half results. Your environment responds to your decisions. People treat you based on your standards. Standards are enforced through choices. Weak decisions invite disrespect. Strong decisions demand respect. Your time improves when boundaries exist. Boundaries come from clarity. Clarity comes from decision. Distractions lose power when priorities are firm. You grow faster when distractions are removed. Decisions clean mental clutter. Focus sharpens performance. Performance builds confidence. Confidence changes outcomes. Decide to protect your space. You will never feel fully ready before big decisions. Readiness comes after action. Growth demands imperfect courage. You learn by moving, not waiting. Mistakes refine judgment. Judgment improves future decisions. Failure becomes feedback. Feedback fuels progress. Progress builds momentum. Momentum builds belief. Belief strengthens resolve. Resolve eliminates hesitation. Hesitation weakens opportunity. Opportunity favors decision makers. Decide before fear talks you out of it. Time rewards those who decide early. Late decisions cost more energy. Procrastination compounds regret. Action compounds confidence. Every delay taxes your future. Every decision invests in growth. Small actions executed early outperform big actions delayed. Momentum favors starters. Starters learn faster. Learning improves strategy. Strategy strengthens execution. Execution creates mastery. Mastery builds authority. Authority changes outcomes. Decide now, not later. Your strongest moments are born from difficult decisions. Comfort never creates legends. Pressure reveals leadership. Leadership grows through responsibility. Responsibility demands courage. Courage begins with decision. Hard choices shape resilience. Resilience builds inner strength. Strength attracts opportunity. Opportunity tests readiness. Readiness comes from discipline. Discipline follows commitment. Commitment follows decision. Decisions define destiny. Choose courage over comfort. You don't need motivation when your decisions are clear. Motivation fades, commitment stays. Commitment fuels discipline. Discipline outperforms talent. Talent without action fades. Action creates results. Results reinforce belief. Belief strengthens habits. Habits build identity. Identity drives future decisions. Decisions complete the cycle of growth. Clarity removes excuses. Excuses block progress. Progress demands honesty. Decide to be consistent. At some point, you must decide to stop surviving and start leading. Life responds to decisive individuals. You are always one decision away from transformation. The past ends where decision begins. Your future opens the moment you choose it. Fear loses power when clarity rises. Clarity grows through action. Action creates momentum. Momentum builds confidence. Confidence unlocks potential. Potential becomes reality through discipline. Discipline honors decisions. Decisions shape destiny. Today is your moment to choose. Decide now and transform your life. Now, the power to transform your life has always been in your hands. Every choice, every action, every decision you make shapes who you become tomorrow. No one can do this for you. Your future is earned, not given. Remember, fear will always try to whisper, wait, but courage is deciding to move anyway. You are stronger than hesitation, braver than doubt, and more capable than you realize. Decide today to live intentionally, act boldly, and refuse to settle for anything less than your best. Your life is waiting, your potential is calling, and your destiny begins the moment you choose it. So make the decision. Take the step. Commit fully. And watch as your choices create the life you once only dreamed of.